There's some really exciting news that the Efinity token is live at the moment. There's also 6 ways Enjin and Efinity work together. What exactly is Efinity? What price was it launched at? And what does the future of Efinity look like? Hello and welcome to Daily Crypto Facts. Before we move on to the video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so we can keep posting new and more interesting videos for you. Also, hit the bell icon so you never miss a video from us. Without any further ado, let's get to the video. Enjin is developing Efinity, a next-generation blockchain for digital assets, and is built on Polkadot. The reason why Efinity was created was because of the businesses and developers, as they need a platform that can deliver a modern, mainstream, and developer-friendly NFT experience. Since the release of Ethereum, there have been attempts to build infrastructures and organizations around this general-purpose computing blockchain, but there is an ever-growing thirst for a better solution. And that's where we are with Efinity. Efinity is actually built to solve these problems that we have with cryptocurrency in this modern age. Efinity is actually built to solve these problems that we have with cryptocurrency in this modern age. Efinity was created to help solve this problem so that at the moment, creators are forced to work with crippling fees. There is a lot of fees, and these fees are expensive, especially on Interior. There's also inflexible smart contracts and disjointed interoperability, so adaptations of today's NFTs is still largely limited. And there's a problem because a lot of people can't actually get into NFT space, as it's so expensive and fees are high, making more people interested in NFTs. These days, it's mostly the die-hard crypto enthusiasts who are really into cryptocurrencies and understand cryptocurrencies. So, blockchain like Ethereum have become so expensive that the average user might pay $7 plus to move a single token. Well, it all depends on the price of the token on the day, to a particular time and what day of the week it is. NFT gas-based Ethereum gas fees are always moving up, turned down, and on some days are a lot cheaper. However, sometimes if the days are a lot cheaper, other days are much more expensive, so there has to be ways to deal with this. Hence, the main purpose of Efinity is to be an NFT highway and not a general computing blockchain token creation, transfers, and purchases, and it works priority. The transaction fee or Efinity are designed to stay in the background and allow users to experience their favorite collectibles without worrying about how the network operates. This is the access into an incentive as well. Now that we have a general idea of what Efinity is, let's have a look at the token itself because right now it's live. So as they have said that open codes, we're thrilled to share that the Efinity, which is the EFI token, is being released and listed today on blockchain.com, crypto.com, and the coinlist. You may remember that when they had launched their ICO, it was also launched on the coinlist. It's a big news that's good, and this token is actually built on Polkadot. This announcement came in March that there is a next-generation blockchain for non-fungible tokens. However, since it's built by Angel, so there's a lot of things that goes into Efinity to understand. We've already been through the listing partners of this token. At the moment, it's one of the Logix exchanges with over 20 million users alone, and that's kind of crazy. Next, let's have a look at the 6 ways Enjin and Efinity work together. We've already been talking about affordable transaction on Ethereum network, but now affordable NFT transactions is even more interesting because they themselves can be very expensive. So the Efinity token is used to pay for the low-cost transactions to move your Enjin-powered NFT on the network. Unlike other networks, where fees are paid fully to the network administration miners and nodes, Efinity transaction fees are used to a governance. They nominate efficient network administrators, encourage active participation in the network. It goes into collateral rumination governance marketplace feeling. So, Efinity is a decentralized network, and it's governed by the community. So even an Efinity holder can submit in collateral nomination can use their Efinity token to also participate in governance. Now, Marketplace Enjin and NFTs can continue to be used in Efinity's marketplace and other applications. Since the token remains in the address on Efinity, it is transferred or melted stake Enjin will be automatically unstated. There's also fueling innovation. Over 1.1 billion digital assets have already been created with Enjin. That's just with Enjin alone, and those are all NFTs. So every single one of them will benefit from the low-cost speed and next-generation features of Efinity, such as crafting and fuel tags. Efinity is also big. bringing a lot of usefulness to the crypto world, not just in NFTs, but cheaper transactions. It's exactly what people need to get from the crypto world and get involved in, as well as it also goes into JumpNet. So, Efinity token also unlocks utility in Enjin JumpNet, a fee-free blockchain holding on jumping. It increases your transaction limit, so you can continue enjoying instant free NFTs and Enjin token transactions on chain. It's mostly about incentives that we wanted to get into, but before we can go into the incentives part, let's just take a look at the price of the Efinity token at the moment, and we can do a quick price analysis as well. So because it's only on a limited amount of exchanges, the transaction itself is actually quite limited. You can see for yourself that it doesn't look like there's much going on the network, and that's because it's still in its beginning stage of trading. Now consider that there is 54.9 million tokens in circulation. That's 3% of its 2 billion max supply. So if you're wondering why the price is already over $1, it's mostly because of this. The small, extremely small circulating supply for the rest of the suppliers actually loaded up as actually in the maximum supply, and that's dedicated for various reasons. If the circulating supply stays the same, then you can expect the price to go up, because we do think that the more people go into trade with this crypto, especially because you can use it for NFAX and also use it for cheaper transactions. The incentives Ethereum and Bitcoin rewards miners with, coined for securing the network share, but there isn't any similar incentive for the NFT industry to fuel growth and development, which can be problematic in the long term. So it compensates network participants with the Efinity token collateral nodes who can run on the network. Users who govern the direction of the network, buyers and sellers who facilitate price discovery, developers who propose projects built in Efinity are all eligible to grants from the community pool. Early adapters and creators increase their token value with bonding curves and liquidity. Well, all in all, great things are coming from Efinity, and we want to see what it's going to look like a couple of weeks from now, a month or a couple of months from now. Also, what it's going to look like in terms of trading the volume, and not to mention what it's going to look like in terms of market capitalization. Right now, the market capitalization is 60 million, but this token has 100 times potential. Well, that's a big question that only time can tell, especially with tokens like these. What are your views on this? What do you think the future holds for Enjin Efinity? Do you own any Enjin Efinity? Or do you plan on buying them anytime soon? Let's discuss about this in the comments below. If you want to continue to know about cryptocurrencies, we've got 2 more videos waiting for you on the end screen at checkout. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.